What's up, everybody, and welcome to episode number 122 of the Unknown Games Podcast. I'm your host, Adrian, and I'm joined, as always, by my friend and co-host, Alex.
Hey, what's up? I'm Alex. You forgot to change the YouTube video title.
Oh, crap. Are we still talking about Nintendo Direct? Is that... Darn it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I was ahead of the game, or so I thought. There we go. Well,
what happens if you change? Can you change it live? What happens if you try to
that is kind of the cool. I guess with Twitch or YouTube, you can't change it live.
But it doesn't
I don't think it's
refresh the page or something, right?
I guess we're about to find out. 120 something episodes. This is the first time this has happened. So
we haven't always streamed on YouTube.
That is true. Well, while I'm changing the title, do you want to do the intros?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Speaking of YouTube, you can go ahead and follow us on YouTube, the Unknown Games Podcast. Shameless plug here, we're 5 away from 100 subscribers. So we're growing slowly but surely. When we do hit 100 subscribers, we can actually get a custom URL for our channel page. It'll make it a lot easier to share it with your friends. So definitely go ahead, if you haven't already, click on that subscribe button, and I'm sure the like button as well. Leave a comment. I don't know, all the good stuff. You can also follow me personally on Twitch at twitch.tv/24, and you can follow the host of this podcast, NinjaTrixta, at twitch.tv/NinjaTrix, TRIX. Our schedules will be just follow us on Twitch. Actually, our schedules will be there. But yeah, pretty much you can just pop in on any evening in Japan at least, and one of us will be live. So
there we go. You do it so much smoother than I do. I'm halfway rambling, but thanks. I just updated it. I don't know if it actually updated. It did. It looks like it's good. You might have to refresh on your end, but it looks like it's good.
Yeah, there we go.
That part is smooth.
Yeah, you made a typo though.
Darn it! No,
I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
Wait, no. Where's the typo? Where's the typo? Freaking out every time.
That's so funny. No, I'm just kidding.
Anyways, yeah. So as Alex said, you can follow us on all those different places. And thanks for joining us if you're here right now, or if you're listening on Google Play Podcasts. That's where I always listen to. But on Spotify or iTunes, any of those sorts of places, be sure to leave an a review. Not an audio review, unless you just really want to shout at us.
Audio review? Yeah, it's funny.
You could send us an Anchor voicemail. That is the thing.
Yeah, speaking of Anchor, we actually are on Anchor. Our host is Anchor. It's anchor.fm/Unknown Game Podcast. Or UGP.
True.
I actually can't remember. It's been a while, actually.
It's been the anchor.fm/ UGP Cast.
UGP_cast?
Uh-oh. Is it an underscore cast?
You can hear me type. You can hear the sound of my keyboard.
We're both hotly going where is our
this is the worst. This is pretty scuffed. Yeah.
This is one of those days.
Yeah, UGP Cast, no space, no underscore.
Okay. Whew. Well, yeah. Go look us up there. Have some fun. Listen to all the episode back.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of Anchor and YouTube, actually, you can find us pretty much on YouTube for this podcast. You're watching it live. If you aren't watching it live, surprise, it's actually live. You can catch it live, or you can just watch the archive. You can just see it as a video podcast. But you go ahead and subscribe to us on Spotify, Apple Podcast. I'm pretty sure Google Podcast, Breaker, Overcast, if you use Overcast, Pocket Cast. Those are apps, obviously, but pretty much it'll be easy to find us. So.
Yeah, there we go. Today we're going to be talking about Street Fighter 6, the reveal, and then also, I just went straight in oh yes. But no, I mean, we're talking about some fast food, Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
It's going to be pretty relaxed, probably a short episode.
Pretty chill episode coming up here. Street Fighter and some Japan life stuff. So you can go ahead, check the timestamps if you want to jump ahead. Just kidding. There's no timestamps.
There's no timestamps. I put the timestamps. I put the timestamps on there's episodes I do put timestamps on, and sometimes I'm oh, timestamps.
I don't give a fuck right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
vote with
I
that
bet
right
you
now.
it would be a lot easier for if you do want to start. I mean, we're just like it's off topic now. If you do want to put timestamps in for the podcast, an easy way to do it is to use your Stream Deck, right? Every time we switch topics, just hit a button on your Stream Deck.
What? You can do that?
Yeah, there's a Stream Deck app. We're not paid by Elgato or anything, but there's a Stream Deck app that'll let you timestamp like something. So it's designed for like lectures and stuff. We're not in a lecture, but you can do timestamps with your Stream Deck. Yeah.
Yeah. Hit me up with that with whatever the I guess whatever it's called after the show. Because like how I end up usually doing it is I end up just listening
to scrub through the episode.
Well, I don't scrub because usually I end up typing the topic like on the screen somewhere. Or for the title, for the title or whatever. So like whenever we change something, I'll be like, okay, now I just look there and I find it and then get it really close. So they're relatively accurate, but if I just need to press a button, then that's podcasting done easy 101.
Yeah, maybe definitely put your Stream Deck to work. Like let the Stream Deck work for you, man.
Yeah, don't work for the Stream Deck. Let the Stream Deck work for you.
I'm not sure all right, okay.
That's maybe not the way, but we had this mystery countdown for like how long was this thing up? Like 6 days?
I feel like it was an eternity in internet time. I think it was like a little under a week, if not a week.
Yeah, and like it was enough to where at least last episode we were talking about it, like what it could have been, like Dragon's Dogma 2, or of course we talked about Street Fighter 6. And then we also mentioned what's the Power Stone, like some older games.
Oh yeah, I mean we were basing our predictions off the Capcom leak, which was last year at this point, I think.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. So we were like, well, Capcom's about to announce something new. What is it gonna be? We know we've already gotten. What has Capcom already announced prior to now?
Prior to now, they actually haven't. Like, ironically, they haven't announced too much. I mean, we had Sunbreak.
Yeah, sure.
And that was it.
That's not okay.
No,
the point is
that was it. It was
the point
Sunbreak.
is like we've been going off the Capcom leak, and we were trying to guess what it could be. So we're limiting our predictions to stuff like Power Stone, Dragon's Dogma 2, Street Fighter 6 was on that leak. And anything else that was noteworthy? I guess like Resi 4 remake, right? Not the VR one, but a proper full-on Resi 4 remake. Yeah.
Maybe there was a was Mega Man on there?
I don't think so, but
I
can't remember. Yeah.
It's been a while since we've had a Mega Man title.
How's it? What was the last one? When was the last we got Mega Man?
Was 12 actually a thing? Was there a 12?
Yeah, right. Mega Man.
I think
12.
that's the last one technically.
Yeah.
Would be 12, and then there's the mobile game that's out. I forgot which country. It's like very selected, but the kind of Battle Network style mobile game that they have out. But that's, like I said, it's only for like selected countries. It's not even in Japan.
Yeah, Mega Man 12 isn't like out actually. It's the last one that came out in the Mega Man Classic series is 11.
Is 11?
And yeah, the last game to come out was of the new games, I think, was the mobile one, right?
Okay. Yeah. So Capcom has a lot of different IPs, but what we forgot, I don't think I even paid attention and knew at the time, but Capcom Cup was actually going like scheduled for that weekend of the reveal, right? That the finals were going to be the same day.
That, yeah, it would have made sense.
It would have made a lot of sense, and we would have put two and two together, and it would have been like, oh, well, it's definitely Street Fighter 6. Right. And I guess what the thing was is Luke was released about 2 months ago, I think, around 2 or 3 months ago. So it's like, okay, maybe they'll give us a teaser or something, or maybe they won't. But it was actually funny. I don't know if you were watching. I was like refreshing my page when it hit the hour mark, because there's no minutes on it, on that countdown.
Oh, it was just hours.
It's hours. So they were waiting for the finals to finish, and the finals did not finish. The finals finished like 30 minutes later, and then they did like 15 minutes of like recapping the Capcom Pro Tour. And so like the timer just has an hour, and though it's past an hour, everyone's like, so
like the thing is frozen or whatever.
It's frozen. But yeah, so that was there, and we got the trailer. I mean, have you taken a look at it yet?
It's not a proper trailer, it's more of a teaser.
A teaser, correct? It's a teaser, yeah. It's a teaser.
I did watch it, and all right, well, first off, I mean, I don't know if you're bringing it up on stream right now, because it's a little behind. I watched it. What was your first impressions? I'll give you mine. What was your first initial impressions watching this teaser?
My impressions were I was hyped, man. I kind of like seeing Ryu again, just like really buff and the kind of the direction that they're going with the art
Yeah,
style. It's not like as realistic as Mortal Kombat, but at the same time, it isn't as like cartoony as Street Fighter 4 or something. Even
hmm
it's like a nice in between. I felt, but I just liked how I don't know. I like the energy with the new producers and the new directors that they got on that game. The direction they've gone with Street Fighter 5 at the end of the season. I just feel like this has like a lot of flair in it. Like I feel like, yo, this Ryu looks crunk, man. Dude is
Yeah,
buff.
he does.
He's way
Yeah.
buff. Too buff.
So definitely noticed like there's some intricate details that we're trying to show off here. Like when he kind of like curls his toes a little bit, the way that his muscles
Expand, contract.
right?
Yeah, when
Yeah.
he's breathing and
And
crap.
then you can see the veins pop out on these characters and stuff. And I'm like, okay, so they're going up in a little bit of a more realistic direction. I mean, look at this, look at Ryu's skin, right? He's
Yeah,
got scarring on him. It's not like, I don't know how do I say this. It's not like anime smooth. You know what I mean?
yeah. I'm slowing it down just a little bit. And yeah, it's not like. I mean, you can tell. This looks like an in-game character model.
Yeah, they're definitely going for a little more realistic. A little more realistic in terms of like skin textures and realism and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, they might have to thread the line between art direction and realism, especially when it
Hmm.
comes to particular characters. This is always a line you need to be careful about. I think when you take a character like who has an established look
Hmm.
and you move them into more realistic, hyper realistic, photorealistic territory, like their face changes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think this happened with Street Fighter 5 actually, when people were like, oh, like Chun-Li looks ugly now or something. Like that was a thing. Like,
And Ken
remember
is
that?
legit
Yeah.
ugly. Ken is like a
Yeah.
who the heck is that dude? Who is
So
Ken?
I think they will need to. It'll be interesting to see what happens when it comes to the line between hyperrealism and art direction. But putting that aside, that was my first impression. My initial first impression was just like, holy shit, sweaty Ryu, man, this guy's
Sweaty.
hot.
You can see the sweat beads kind of drop off of him
Yeah,
too.
yeah, that
You
was
can see
my
it's
was
like one sweat bead that's just going down.
Yeah, I'm like, well, man, Ryu's fucking like ripped boy. Yeah, that was my first impression. Like, holy shit,
Yeah,
what a man,
yeah.
what a beast.
I mean, like I like how I mean, we knew Luke was going to be a bigger character or a main-ish character because they said like he's like the future of the series when his character debuted. Like they made it. They stated it. So I was like, okay, I kind of half expected Luke to be in this trailer, but at the same time, it's usually
that
Ryu and Ken.
is that like the kind of the King of Fighters? What was it? The King of Fighters.
Oh, like was it Shune? Who was that dude who came in
Well,
every time?
for King of Fighters, I want to say it was 13, where Kyo, right? His name is Kyo, right? Yeah, Kyo
Yeah,
wasn't.
yeah.
Yeah, it was Ash or something.
Ash, yeah, yeah. Ash
Oh no,
was I
Ash
think
was 2003. Ash was 2003, correct?
I have no clue, honestly. I
Yeah,
know
but anyways,
Ash is a villain, but I don't know if
he was a villain, but yeah, but he
Yeah.
was announced as the main character for
as
that
the main
KOF.
character. Okay.
Yeah, so he was like an anti-hero or something
I
like
can't
that.
remember
Yeah.
the guy we have now, but he's got the weird character design. I don't. It's not Shune, but maybe it's Shune. He's a weird design. But anyways, yeah. Continue.
Yeah, it was just interesting how like I think it was 2003. Yeah, so when they're like, oh, the main character isn't Kyo, it's this new character called Ash, who turns out to be a villain. So you're actually playing as a villain the whole time, which is kind of interesting. But um, I guess Ash was only the main character for one game, right? It was only that one.
Or yeah. After that,
Yeah.
it's like nah. He's always in there now. I mean, like it definitely feels more like with the logo, and I don't think anyone really
The
likes the
logo is an
logo.
interesting, and just the logo is quite interesting. It's
Does it
quite
feel like an MMA type logo or some generic ish like
I do
esports
feel
logo?
like I do feel like it's a little generic, but I think that's just because like we're really used to Street Fighter, like the brand, right? Like it's
Yeah.
so established, like debuted like what 20, 30 years ago, like when it
This
debuted.
is I don't know if this is specifically this like their 35th anniversary, but we'll talk about that later. But yeah, it's definitely been it's 30 something years.
Yeah, but like when you talk about Street Fighter as a gaming franchise, no one talks about Street Fighter 1, like the arcade
It,
game where you punch the machine. Everyone's talking about 2. Like, everyone's talking about Street Fighter. Street Fighter 2 is
yeah,
basically the beginning of
the
Street Fighter.
beginning. Yeah.
Yes, and ever since from Street Fighter 2, we've had this established like logo and look and branding for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, even Street Fighter 5. I mean, I'll put the logo for Street Fighter 5 really quick.
It's pretty close. Not it's close-ish, to just the Street Fighter brand, like logo. Like, look at the YouTube channel right now. You're on it right now. Look at the icon they're using for their YouTube channel. Like, that's the Street Fighter logo, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So
I'm all up and on like Wikipedia and stuff. But yeah, I mean that's it right there. I mean, the actual like Street Fighter, the words have always been spelled out. I mean, we'll call it SF2 or whatever, SF Turbo, 2 Turbo, whatever,
Yeah.
something like that. But
just like the logo, like, look, it doesn't. There's not even the iconic Street Fighter like font on there, right? It's just
yeah, for the new one, there's like
for 6, yeah.
for 6, it's just
that
like
iconic, the gradient, you know what I mean? It's not, none of it's there.
it's
right?
like it feels like a steel cage fight's about to happen in there. It looks like it
Yeah.
reminds me of an MMA logo, but like an app icon with
Sure.
the 6 at the bottom.
I don't hate it. Like, it's fine. I don't hate it. I mean,
It's
I
temporary,
think
right?
it could be. I don't know. It's temporary. Like, they might really run it with that.
There's no color in it. It's black and
Yeah,
it's like black and white. There has to be
I-
they have to be running with this like for just temporarily.
I think well, I don't know. Like, I do you think they didn't have a logo prepared in time for this teaser? Like, they couldn't.
They got like the
You
cheapest
really
person. They
think
got
they didn't
fiber.
have-
They fibered this. You think this is fiber?
It could look like fiber quality, actually. Yeah,
told
but you really think that Capcom couldn't get a logo prepared in time for this teaser?
I mean, I would hope not, but everything is congruent and matching this, so everything has been kind of made for like to match this color scheme, right? And it's kind of weird because like at first I thought with the teaser it was kind of like this could be a Resident Evil. This is very much like RE type of colors minus a red, right?
Yeah, but to be fair to them, despite the fact that Ryu looks really photorealistic, and Luke does as well, they still show like that Sumie ink blot kind of effect. So they're not absolutely abandoning like what makes Street Fighter unique, right?
Right.
So it could be, I want to see how it's integrated. It could turn out to be a-okay. Like, it could look like a lot like Street Fighter 5, but look with little more realistic character models. That could be it. So
yeah. I mean, that could 100% be, the direction we're going.
honestly, that is probably what it will be.
That's probably where.
Like, yeah.
Well, the one thing we don't know 100% for sure is like, and we'll find out more information in the summer, but like how it plays. We've seen like some skills carry over from Street Fighter 4 to Street Fighter 5. Not too many, mainly with Ryu. He kind of retains like the focus attack, I think, a little bit for his V trigger or V skill or something. But like, it's going to be interesting to see how they change the game, considering it's not using the same engine. I mean, obviously it's not using the same engine. I don't know what engine this is. It doesn't say on the trailer if it's the RE engine or if it's Unreal. Well, I guess RE is just a modified Unreal, but yeah, I don't know what it's even running on. And there's no platform announced at all.
My guess for platform, it'll be PS5 and PC at launch, honestly.
Do you think we'll have another situation of just Xbox fans? Xbox fans are just like, we can't play it unless we have Game Pass, not Game Pass, but just like we have a PC. That's it.
I think it'll be PS5 and PC at launch, and then 2 years later, I think our Japanese arcades will get an arcade release, and that's it.
That is another thing. That's very true. With the arcade releases, I don't. Strive didn't get an arcade release, correct?
Strive
will it get an arcade?
Eventually, maybe. I don't know. I mean, because I don't know. I have no idea. Because Japanese arcades, I mean, COVID notwithstanding, but
really,
I mean, like, Japanese arcades, are doing fine. They're fine. Like,
are they fine? I have no clue. I guess like your local arcades, or for the most part, should be fine. But I guess some of the bigger ones, I know Sega announced that they're completely withdrawing from like the arcade business, right?
Yeah,
like
and
a
then
couple weeks ago.
And then the other company that bought them is just putting up
Oh, more arcades.
Do you remember remember the Sega arcade in the Sega arcade in Ikebukuro, the one that was by Sunshine? You familiar with this? The big Sega arcade
Yeah.
by Sunshine City. Oh my god, I can't say. Sorry.
Sunshine City.
Sunshine.
Oh my gosh.
City. I literally just said like I said, what did I say? Sunshine City or something? Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Sorry. So the one that's by Ikebukuro, Sunshine City. That Sega arcade that closed. They made a big deal. Like the Sega arcade, it was huge. It's a mainstay on that main street. If you guys ever been to Ikebukuro as a tourist or you live here or whatever, you've seen it. And it's really big. That closed, right? And they made a big deal. People turned out. Big fans of the arcade, came to basically say goodbye, right? The manager came out with a megaphone and was like, "Thank you so much. You know, like I wish I could keep the arcade alive, but sadly I can't." And they closed, right? And then like 2-3 weeks later, the company that bought Sega's business was like, "We're opening an arcade, and it's gonna be right here." And I'm like, "Oh well, fuck!" Like, you know, right? Okay.
So I mean, you know, Sega's like, "Hey, we can focus on something else, I guess." I mean, it is a different type of business and something that does eventually happen. And I assume Bandai will put the what is that Gundam? We don't even. What is that thing called? Evolution? Gundam Evolution, the Overwatch-like thing. That'll probably come. Maybe.
I don't know if they'll put that in arcades. That'd be weird, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be a really long cabinet, like.
And how
6 cabinets connected.
Is it going to be played with a controller, or are they going to put keyboard in?
Well, remember what was it? Border Break? That was keyboard mouse.
Oh,
in the arcades.
Border Break was pretty weird, yeah.
It was that game was legit. For a second, I was like, "There's a keyboard and mouse game here. Like, what are we doing?"
Although the mouse is actually kind of like a joystick. Actually, oh no, it was a full on mouse, wasn't it?
It was a full on mouse, but it had a joystick. I feel like it had a joystick on it or something.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I think generally I don't know how everyone else was. I was watching Maximilian Dude's stream, and like it seemed like everyone was pretty hype on it. On the art direction, or at least seeing these characters, Ryu specifically. I don't know if people are really hype about Luke. It just feels like, where's Ken?
Ken is I don't know. I guess people don't. Maybe Capcom wants to get rid of Ken. I don't know.
Yeah, Ken's gone. He's dead. No.
Ken go.
Ken go.
Am I right?
Oh gosh. I mean, but who do you want who do you want to see? Like as like
in
the
Street
base
Fighter
liner? Yeah. If there's like
the base roster?
Yeah. Like guaranteed must be in here.
Dude, I don't know. Like I haven't played Street Fighter since Street Fighter 4. Like, I didn't touch 5 at all. So
I mean, a lot of those characters are still in there.
Yeah, I don't know. If I had to pick, I guess just. Dude, I don't even have any favorites from Street Fighter. I don't know. Like Sakura's cool. I guess put Sakura in there. Put what's the name? Oro from Third Strike.
You put him back in there.
Yeah, put Oro in there. And,
it would be kind of strange, yeah.
Who else? Actually, just put the Third Strike roster.
Just put I mean, people like Third Strike has like a good place in people's hearts, right? Like they came up with some cool characters and great character designs in that game. Like,
is Street Fighter 6? I mean, obviously you don't know, but I want to know where where in terms of the story, the paper thin Street Fighter story. I want to know where 6 places in the timeline. Because for you guys who don't know, Street Fighter 3 is the end of the timeline right now, right? So it's Street Fighter 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 5, 3, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So I wonder if 6 is going to be another like prequel to 3, or they're going to finally go after.
I mean, we do got Ryu over here looking like. I mean, he looks older. I don't know if it's just the art style, but that's old. That's old Ryu.
Well, he doesn't old. Like he looks older than he does in Third Strike. So you know. What I
mean? Yeah. And then when they get this right here, he looks like he's about to go Chuck Norris on something. He looks like it too.
Yeah, he has got a full on beard and shit.
Oh man, but I assume it would be so. It's after 5, 100%, right? It has to be after 5.
Sure, yeah.
Because Luke's character model, from what people were saying, is also different. I mean, obviously he has different hair, but the scars that are on his arms aren't there in 5. So
okay. Or at least they just updated the model.
Or they could have just updated the model.
Because he's like, yeah, we can make him super ripped and shit. Let's do it. And like, okay, fine, let's do it. But
yeah, his star tattoos, like those, the star logo and stuff on him, they're not on his shirt in Street Fighter 5. They're tattooed on his body. So they really could have just updated it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious about where it's gonna be in the timeline for the 4 people that cared about the Street Fighter story.
About the story, the one like aspect of like the Street Fighter story. You're just like, I gotta know where is it? Where
Yeah,
just as important as the Zelda timeline.
because I think Zelda time was like extremely like I would argue a lot of people care about that, but because like when Street Fighter 3 came out, what's the first one? It was called Street Fighter 3: A New Era, correct? Right?
Hmm.
And then Second Impact and Third Strike. So I think what they did with all those years ago with Third Strike, or sorry, 3, was they're like, we want to make a brand new, super fresh Street Fighter game. So what they did basically is they made a whole new roster, like a brand new roster for Street Fighter 3.
Right.
And I think that was kind of not well received because people were coming from 2 and they're like, where the fuck are my favorite characters, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So then they brought in some older ones is in the revision, Second Impact and Third Strike. So we got I think Chun-Li might have been in the base roster and maybe Ryu as well, but I think they added like other characters in.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like I think it was so different that people were like, oh, I don't like this. So when 4 came out, like, oh, let's bring back the characters that people really, the
Yeah.
favorites. So it's basically the Street Fighter 2 roster.
It's
plus
the Street
couple new
Fighter 2
ones.
roster. Yeah. They did a good job, and people were like, when Sagat, I just remember when Sagat came in there, people got real hype, like, because people were wondering where
for
Sagat
4,
was
right?
for 4. Yeah,
Yeah,
people were wondering where he
yeah.
was for a while.
Yeah.
But then when it came to the newest one, I mean, they have so many characters to pull from now that it's kind of like, where do you start? And I guess you do start at those basic, like you said, those the World Warriors, like the original, like, you got to have Chun-Li in there. Probably Cammy's too popular not to have in there off the bat.
Yeah.
E Honda was never in 5, I don't believe. I
Yeah,
don't
he
think
was in 4 though. Yeah.
he's in 4. I don't know if he'll come back.
Yeah, so the thing is like with 3, all those years ago, I think Capcom made too big. They were a little bit too ambitious with a new era, and people didn't really receive it as well. So when it comes, 4 played it safe, and 5 played it relatively safe, piggybacking off 4 mostly, I think. But
Right.
For 6, like I don't know, man. You're right. There's so many characters. They added a boatload, like a shitload of characters, right, from 4 and 5. So like, I don't know if 6 is now the time when they can kind of be like, we want to try to go a little more Street Fighter 3E and do like a kind of a not, E Honda, like Dalsim, Cammy kind of roster, right? Or
Mm-hmm. It took Dawson a while to even get in this game.
yeah,
Dawson. Jeez.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of people are going to be looking forward to, is who's in the roster, and of course, how does it play. So maybe in the summer, that's when we're supposed to see more, summer 22, about what it, just more in general. And
Do they say like when it's coming out? Is it this year, or is it just like, hey, we're making it?
just say we're making it. Yeah, there's
Yes.
no official.
What did the
when
Capcom leak
anything's
say?
happening.
Let's refer to the old scripture. Yeah, let's refer to the scripture. The what's yeah.
Let's refer to the scripture of the Capcom leak.
Yeah, the Capcom leak. Like when the
Typing it in, Capcom leak.
scripture.
Capcom.
Yeah.
Oh man, so let's see where the Capcom leak takes us, where they say that
as our forefathers foretold.
Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can find it. Jeez Louise, you might be able to find it faster than me.
Let me take a look here.
Yeah,
You can hear my keyboard again. You can hear my juicy keyboard.
your clicky keys.
Well, it's not clicky, man. I'm using linear switches. That's the
Oh.
juicy sound of my keycaps hitting my
Oh,
polycarbonate switch plate.
the juice. The juice. Oh yeah.
Did I tell you how much I spent on my keyboard, man?
No, how much did you spend on your keyboard?
Like in total, like this keyboard, I think is like $400 or $500, and just parts, just the cost of parts combined.
You balling too much, man.
This is entry level in
Suck-
the keyboard. The
This is-
keyboard
oh,
hobby, like is yeah.
This is entry level.
This is
It's
entry-
like
I'm not even
$500,
kidding, yeah.
$400 or $500. I'm
Yeah,
like
it's-
$400, man. I could just go buy me a new TV. Like I thought my TV.
You
had,
could buy
like,
you could go to Best Buy and buy like 4 Razer Black Widows or
Man,
something.
can I just say, like, anytime I go to the U.S., I just feel sad because the electronics are so much cheaper. I'm looking at these big old TVs and stuff, and I'm just like, come on, like, Japan, why they got to be more expensive like that? For real? Why? Oh, man, I keep thinking.
I'm looking at the Capcom leak. It's like a internal PDF that leaked out. Looks like Street Fighter 6 is
Quarter 3?
well, fiscal year. It doesn't show like when it's coming out. Fiscal year 20. Oh,
22
fiscal year
too.
22.
Yeah, this year. Yeah. It says Q3 fiscal
It
year
is
22.
Yeah, wow. Street Fighter 6 is Q3 fiscal year
It
2022.
can't be, dude. Do you think they'll do if this is right? This means that they will literally announce it now.
Oh,
Then in summer, isn't summer Q3 basically? Or no,
no,
it's fall.
this is fiscal year. This is fiscal year 22. So this would be October to December.
Okay.
Q4 would be January to March in 2023.
Okay. So then they're basically doing 6 months, 6 months.
Yeah, it's fiscal year, so
it's like
yeah.
a 6 months, and then
So this is like it's gonna come out it said Q3 fiscal 2022, so that would be probably November or something like that.
well, that's gonna be crazy. With Onimusha, the new Onimusha rework or work in general in Q4.
Yeah, now that I'm looking at the leak again here, so Monster Hunter Stories 2 translated, so that's the English release. Is this accurate? Can you remember when did Monster Hunter Stories 2 come out in English? Because this leak says fiscal 21, Q1.
Yes, it was Q1. It was like February, March, I thought.
So that would have been
21.
Q1 would have been like April last year. Is that accurate?
Let me see. Monster Hunter Stories 2.
Like when did that hit Steam? Basically, when did that come out on Steam?
Looks like it came out on June 25th.
June, so that
and
then
April,
May, June would be Q1. So yeah, that is Q1. That's Q1. Yeah, exactly.
There we go.
April, May, June would be Q1 fiscal year 21. And so, what else is on here? The Ace Attorneys, the Great Ace Attorneys English release that also says fiscal year Q1. When did that come out on Steam?
Great. I feel like that was in the fall. Was it not fall last year?
It's July 27th.
Jeez, fall for me is July now.
Q2 technically, right? April, May, June. That's Q2, but still, yeah.
Crazy. Well,
anyways, the point is that
the scripture dictates.
Yeah, the scripture dictates we're getting Street Fighter 6 end of this year.
The end of this year. You heard it here first. This is a UGP exclusive. Someone's like, really, what do you mean exclusive? I mean, it's literally you just looked up on the document right there.
You know what? If we're gonna go off scripture, honestly, I want to direct your attention to the Resi 4 remake because that shows Q4.
Q4.
Yeah, that's
along with
next.
Dude, they couldn't do all of this. Like, that's a lot. Q4 would be RE4 remake and then Onimusha remake.
That's early
that's
2023.
2 games.
Yeah, it's two games in early 2023. Is that what do you think? Like,
oh wait, but then they have did Outbreak come out?
What the fuck are you talking about? What is Outbreak? What is Outbreak?
Resident Evil RE Outbreak. Did that come out?
What the hell is that?
I don't know, man. It's on this list as like Q4 in 21.
That would have been out.
It should already be out.
Well, that's coming out. They have it's only February right now, right? So
wait. Do they have like one more month basically to like
one more month.
Announce it and shove it out there?
Yeah.
It's like a remake essentially of the PS2 game that online.
I don't think it's coming out next month. There's too little time. That's impossible, right?
I don't know. Capcom wants to give us everything all at once.
We have to keep in mind, so this leak is old data. It is already old data. By the time this leaked, I believe it was already old data.
Yeah.
So there's a chance that it's, changed. Like it's absolutely, possibly, definitely could have changed.
Could have changed. I mean, development cycles.
We don't work at Capcom. Yeah.
No, we
and
don't.
If we did, we'd definitely be fired. We'd for sure be fired.
Yeah. It's like if we worked at Capcom, everybody, we surely would be fired. We wouldn't even be guessing about what this trailer was. We'd just be like, yeah. So Capcom's releasing something.
6, yeah.
Yeah, it looks cool.
That's so funny. Can you imagine? We got a call from our boss. I wake up to a phone call. It's just like, yeah, you're fired.
Yo, could we even do a podcast working at Capcom? No, we could, but we couldn't comment on anything Capcom related. We'd just be like,
we would basically need to avoid everything Capcom related, or
everything,
everything. We'd have to disclose that we work at Capcom.
We would.
Yeah, and just be like, we work at Capcom. Capcom's a great company. All right, moving on. So. Yeah.
Oh, we love all Capcom games. All
Yep.
Capcom games. But one thing we definitely do love, fast food. Where do you want to go first? Where do you want to go on the fast food tour first? Because I might be eating something deadly on stream. My community, my chat, for some reason in Discord, decided to show me a picture of this Burger King behemoth.
Oh, you're doing that?
Thing.
No way.
I was like, what is this? What is this thing? And I was like, well, can I celebrate?
You gonna eat that on stream?
I feel like I'm gonna do a I want to. It's like a $17 burger, $15 burger or something.
Okay? Just for, do you want to show this on screen?
I'm gonna pull it up. This. Oh my goodness!
You want to explain what this burger is for anyone who's not watching?
I want to know what this burger is. So this is called the King. It's called the King YETI burger.
So this is a 1 pound burger from
Oh
Burger King.
My gosh! I would have a heart attack off of this.
It's on sale for like another week. But basically, it's a 4 patty burger made up of quarter pounders. So it's basically 1 pound, right?
Right. What's this white sauce on it? Why is there white sauce dripping?
Someone in my community, shout out to Ahead, says it looks like cum. And I'm like, damn, god damn it, dude. Anyways, so
that degen.
Yeah. So Burger King does this every now and then. So they've done a couple 1 pound burgers. I've actually eaten a couple myself. They did a 1 pound teriyaki burger, and they did like a 1 pound, some other burger, like garlic or something like that. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So they do these 1 pound burgers every now and then. And the King YETI is the newest iteration to these 1 pound burgers, and it's on sale right now.
Sounds hype, actually. Maybe that's why it's a white sauce, because it's Yeti. Yetis are white.
Sure, yeah, no, I guess, but it looks like shit. It looks like so fucking messy. I saw this myself.
In person?
My dad, not in real life. My dad actually messaged me. My dad,
was like, please eat this, son.
Like, yeah, he's like, hey, check this out. And I'm like, yeah, I saw this already. He's like, you should eat it. I'm like, I don't know if I want to eat this. He's like, yeah, that'll be great. I'm like, I don't know, Dad. Like, I don't know if I want to eat this. Because I've had 2, all right? So I've had 2 1 pound burgers, right? Right. So listen to your senpai here. It's a bad time. I can't in good faith be like,
oh gosh, no.
I can't in good faith be like, yeah, you should totally do it, man. It'll be worth it. I've eaten 2 of these now at this point. I've felt like garbage both times, and it's like a lot of food. So by the time when I started eating the last one, I think it was the teriyaki one, I took like my first 2 bites, and I was like, whoa, this is good actually. Wow, this is great. By the time I would say like 1/3 through the burger, that's when I was like, oh my god, like what have I done?
I mean, like, is it really that? So like I think I've had it like once, and it was not a fun like a 1 pound burger once, like 4 patties
from Burger King.
But it wasn't from Burger King. It was from the most horrible of, you know what? What do you call that place? Loteria.
Oh, Loteria?
Yeah, the stacker.
Loteria would have been like all fucking grease, honestly.
It was very greasy. Yeah. Burger King is typically just a mess, right?
It's all sauce. It's so saucy. Yeah.
It's just like sauce, and then it's like the patty's not even like dry anymore. Everything's just like soggy mess. But
yeah.
Will I live? Like the fact that you're saying don't do it is freaking like scary, because you've eaten the 3 pound 3 kilograms of cheese.
Well, just
pizza?
the 1 kilogram pizza, but I've had multiple of those. I've had multiple of the 1 kilogram pizzas. So, but no, I'm telling you, dude. I've had this 2 times now. It's not like, I had it for lunch one time for my lunch break. I was like, what should I have for lunch?
Oh goodness.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, what should I have? Oh, Burger King sounds good. So I like to order Burger King. Took my lunch break, and I was like, halfway through I'm like, what have I done? Oh my god. I didn't eat for the rest of the day, and I didn't eat for like half of the next day actually. Like, it's just like so much food. So your stream is telling you to, your chat is telling you to eat this?
They're not telling me to eat this, but I'm like, yeah, we can celebrate Horizon Zero Dawn being finished because I'm about to finish the game, and I've been I've been rolling through that game. But then Elden Ring comes out too, and it's like, ah, snap,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'll do like a 24-hour stream. And I was like, what the heck am I telling myself? What am I?
If you're gonna do a 24-hour stream and you eat that, you're done, dude. Like you're not finishing that stream. Like yeah, you're not.
I would just die after. I figured I was like, I've done a 10-hour stream, but it's been a while since I've done that. But like, yeah, that just seems like actual doom.
How much food do you consume in a typical meal? Like what? Like let's say you
I
go
mean,
to,
I can do a Domino's medium or regular pizza all at once
by yourself
by myself
in a single meal.
In a single meal, medium for sure. Like yeah, like whatever the.
And how do you feel after that? Are you like, oh,
I'm fine actually.
Totally satiated.
That one I'm fine. It took a year. It took a year to get to that point, but I'm okay with eating those now.
I don't really know how you, cause like both times when I had this, I was like, this is way too much meat, and it's super messy. My hands got all gross and disgusting. If you're gonna eat this on stream, like you're gonna be like a dog eating food out of a dog dish because it's gonna be like this sauce everywhere. Your face is gonna be disgusting.
Oh my goodness. I mean, there's like stipulations on this. It only goes on sale after 2 apparently. You can only get like one of them
per day, and there's like limited. Like they only make X amount per day.
Like, and you know, there's someone who's actually getting them. It's got Gouda cheese, like 4 slices of cheese, basically. I mean, anytime you have to see a $17 burger, and apparently the set costs 20. Like, what set? Like, why would you want to eat anything else with this?
If you're gonna, honestly, dude, if you're gonna do this,
split it into 2 burgers. Split it into 2 burgers.
I cut it in half, and like eat half in the afternoon, and eat half for dinner or something. But it's,
What time?
I mean, if you want to do it, go for it, man. I'm just gonna tell you, like, you're probably not gonna feel great.
I don't feel great after 100 chicken nuggets, and I only ate 69 of those.
You're not. 67. No, you ate 68. You were so close from 69. Yeah, and it was just like you failed. You're so close. But
I feel like I have to get redemption for that though someday.
If you, I'm saying, man, if you want to eat this either on stream or off stream, go for it. Just to say you did it, but I would say be prepared to feel like shit for at least a couple hours afterwards.
What about you? What fast food are you on? Because I'm debating. Like if I were to do it, the smart way to just eat this thing is literally 2 burgers. Like take 2 patties, that's the top. 2 patties, that's the bottom.
Like, that is so damn smart.
Just split it like that, and then I'm missing a bun, unfortunately.
No,
like 2 buns, but hey, like you don't need the other bread.
So go buy the King Yeti, but then buy like some super ass cheap cheeseburger, right? And just
McDonald's,
harvest the bun, and just like harvest the bun, so like you can split the King Yeti into 2 burgers, so you have like the bottom from your cheap cheeseburger.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, I mean that's so smart. That's so smart. You should do that actually. So go buy 1 King Yeti and then buy like a Burger King double cheeseburger or something like that, and just harvest the bun from the cheeseburger, so you can split the King Yeti into 2 different burgers. I'm gonna do that. That's too damn. That's too good actually. That's smart. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
Yo, life hacks for.
And I'm gonna like give like the cheeseburger. You can make like a lettuce wrap with the cheeseburger you buy, because you can put that in the fridge or whatever. I'll eat this later or something like that. But yeah.
Look at this. We're learning how to eat bad food healthier, but smartly, making it better.
That's so. I'm doing that actually. I'm not. That's a fact right there. Yeah.
I love the part of like harvesting from a cheap cheeseburger though. That's the best part.
Yeah, you just harvest the patties. You're just taking the bun. Yeah.
Dude, you can't get buns. Like I don't know where to get them in Japan.
Costco.
Without going to Costco. Like why do I need to go to Costco to get hamburger buns?
Yeah, I've actually never seen hamburger buns at a
insane,
grocery store.
Right?
Yeah.
Or hot dog buns. They don't sell hot dog buns either.
I might have seen hot dog buns actually, but they're not that common, and they're not like
probably so like 2 in a pack or something, some weird number.
Yeah, they're not meant for like the big like ballpark hot dogs. They're kind of meant for like whatever. But
Yeah, they don't even
Anyway, so
sell
that's
hot
the King
dogs.
Yeti, yeah. So you're gonna do that like on the weekend? You stream on like Saturday or whatever? You're gonna do that?
I think I might try. I have a weird. I kind of want to do something. I kind of just want to play a lot of Elden Ring. Like I just want
Yeah,
to
like
just
don't eat that in the evening. Like don't do a 9 p.m. stream and like hey guys, we're doing the King Yeti. You're gonna feel like garbage. Like
just do like, hey, we're doing the King Yeti for like part
for
one King
lunch.
Yeti, part
Yeah, for
two
lunch
King
or
Yeti.
something. Yeah.
You know, and in the middle it's just fruit or a salad, just something
I would
to
say nothing, just
save.
water, honestly, just water. Yeah,
Just
because you're
water.
gonna feel, like don't put more shit in you. You're gonna feel bad. So,
I,
anyways, yeah.
yeah. What about you? What are you eating? What do you plan on grabbing?
What did I plan on grabbing? I don't know. Now I'm gonna do the King Yeti life hack because that sounds like a great idea to try it. But last week actually, so Tuesday the 15th last week, I had a heart-shaped pizza. So Domino's in Japan did their Valentine's Day promotion, right?
Oh, nice, nice.
So this year was a pepperoni pizza that they called the Loveroni, which is a heart-shaped pizza with heart-shaped pepperonis on it. And that was going on for like 3 weeks or something. So end of January up till the 20th of February, which as the time of recording this was yesterday.
Okay.
So I was like, hey guys, like we're gonna like, cause if you ever come hang out on my stream, like we'll play video games, and for the last like 5-10 minutes, we'll go look at like food or whatever usually, right? So
Right.
one of the streams we were looking at Domino's, and I was like, this looks crazy, like this heart shaped pizza. So I like got it actually, like I was like, hey, I'll actually go and order this. How's that? So I kept to my word and I ordered it last week, and I ate that
Okay.
on stream.
Okay, if I pull this up on stream.
Yeah, sure. My
The
VOD, you mean?
Yeah, the VOD. I actually missed this. I came in like right after you finish eating
Well, after
this
I
pizza.
finished eating like a
It looks
quarter of
more
it,
like
yeah.
a pizza. It looks more like a heart this time, like
It's pretty good.
100%
It's pretty heart shaped, yeah.
with the heart pepperonis too. Like I have to say, like they actually perfected it a little bit more.
It
It's
looks a
not
little bit better
perfect,
than
but
what it used to be, yeah, from the
it's
last
much
couple
better.
years. So
It,
I had this on stream, and then I had the heart shaped like cake, and that kind of tasted fine. It looked like shit though, like actual shit.
why do I
Like
get the
a
feeling? Was it similar to the like the chocolate taste for that McDonald's the McDonald's Belgium pie or whatever? Like it just tastes
no,
like
no, like
fudge.
this is way more like
Oh,
the
that actually looks worse.
it
That
looks like
actually
shit,
looks
yeah.
it
Uh,
looks yes, it
yeah, it
does.
looks like actual shit. I know.
I
But
mean, I
yeah, no,
guess
I had this on stream, and I mean, that was my fast food adventure recently.
how would you rate it? Like out of 10?
I think I actually rated it on stream. Actually, I think I said like 6.5 out of 10.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not bad. I
It's just like
mean, but
it's a pepperoni pizza that's like
heart shape.
expensive. It's like an expensive pepperoni pizza. Like just don't tell you
You're
what, like just buy
you're
normal.
losing.
I'm
You're
losing.
actually yeah, you're losing because it's in the shape of a heart, not a circle. You're actually
Oh,
losing some of
it's serious, like smaller, right?
it's smaller
Yeah.
and they're charging more.
They're charging more exactly. So tell you what, how about you just buy like a normal like pepperoni pizza, save the money, and just be like, yep, it tastes the same. It tastes
It
the same. So yeah.
tastes the same. I've only had Domino's once for like for lunch and it was I just got like the plain cheese pizza, like no
Like
pepperoni or anything.
like no toppings.
No toppings, and it was refreshing. I haven't had like just plain cheese in so long
Mm.
that it was actually like this is legit. It tasted good to me. But
Yeah, that's what I had. I mean that's gone like now, but Domino's will do this basically every year. They'll do some kind of weird ass thing for Valentine's Day. So look forward to seeing something next year. Will I stream it? Maybe. We'll see. Yeah.
well, Domino's, they always have something up every day of the like every month, some way or another. They have
Yeah,
something.
now that the Valentine's Day is over, like I
Ooh.
wonder what the new stuff is.
Just making sure my address isn't on the screen somewhere.
Yeah,
It looks
the
like
accidentally off stuff or whatever it is. Yeah,
yeah, it looks like they're. I don't know if this is new, but the Quattro. What was this? The authentic Quattro New Yorker. I feel like they always have a New Yorker though.
they do. Right. I think the authentic New Yorker is like a little. Oh, the Quattro. I think that's new. Yeah.
The best 34 Majide topping. Oh, there's 34 toppings. What? Oh, huh? What the
34 toppings seems like way too much.
heck? Yeah, there's. They even try to list them all in the background of this Really, Domino's? Yeah, there are 34 toppings on this for no reason. That pizza looks like a mess.
Have you ever had the New York pizza from Domino's?
No, no. How is it? Like,
It's so female. It's just like
it's like there was this place in Shibuya that used to do like the New York
yeah,
style
yeah,
pizza,
yeah,
and it
yeah,
was
yeah,
like so some people really love it. Some people
yeah,
really dug it.
yeah.
Because I think they would like heat up the slices in the microwave or something for you, like literally like to reheat them. They were okay for me. Sometimes it'd be good, but like I guess the best thing about it is like the slices are really big and you can like really fold them and eat them. It's not too
Yeah,
doughy or something like that.
yeah.
Um,
This
but
is so damn Bimyo. So if you're looking on the video right now, it says Hangaku, so half off. It's $20. I would
that's
not.
the
I would
half
not.
off.
I would not. I would not pay $40 for that pizza. $20 is like my max that I would pay for that kind of pizza.
$20, and that is well, the actual shame is that a lot of these pizzas are, if you get them, like if you pick them up and bring them back, are so much more
It's like
cheaper.
Hangaku. Yeah, I know.
It's
I just
so
don't live.
cheap.
I don't live that close to a Domino's. Otherwise, I'd be so damn fat. I'd be
I
getting
used to
Hangaku.
live
Yeah.
next to a Domino's. Like my last job, like on my way home, I would just stop by Domino's, order pizza, stop by on my way back, and then pick it up and then go home at like 5 minutes flat. It was done. And now like
Yeah.
there's a Domino's that's close to me, but I need like a moped. It's not that far.
Is it
It's
like
like
10-minute walk or what?
it's like a 15-minute walk. So like by the time you get back in one direction, it's probably like 10 to 15 one direction. So like you
Uh-huh.
get back, your pizza is gonna be just A, you'll be kind of tired, and B, your pizza's gonna be soggy
I
or
don't know,
whatever.
15.
I don't know.
Yeah, I can kind of see it. 15 kind of like I can see that. Back where I used to live, the nearest Domino's was like a 25-minute walk. And I did it. I did the walk like twice, and I'm like, this is dumb. Why am I doing this? I'm gonna order from now on.
Just don't just bring
Yeah.
it to me. But the deal for like literally like when you pick it up, like you said, it's half off. It makes all the pizzas worth it.
Yeah, especially
All
the
of
New
them.
Yorker. Like, I don't like $40, dude. That's not worth it, man. That is
It's
not
not.
worth
Yeah,
it.
delivery it's 3,700 yen, and then for if you just go and pick it up, it's 1,800 yen.
That's how much I would pay for that pizza. No,
That's
$40 though. Go treat yourself to like a really good like teppanyaki place or something.
Oh, you know
Don't.
what I really miss? I started missing it. I think Ruination, shout outs to him in the chat. He's not in the chat right now, but he was talking about like yakiniku
Yeah.
and just like that sort of thing. And I'm like,
Oh yeah.
I haven't
'Cause you
been to
haven't-
one of those places in so long.
like 2 years, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, same. I haven't done yakiniku
or not, or like nabe or something like that.
or
Like,
yeah, like shabu shabu or something.
gosh,
Yeah. I haven't gone to yakiniku in years at this point because, of
it's not
restrictions. So.
technically that we can't go now. Like even up to I would say like what 6 months or 7 months ago, or even honestly throughout the entirety of it all, they were always open. But of course,
They were open, yeah.
we over here we play safe. We play the safe ball. But
I think
I just want to get to feel like I'm living in Japan.
I haven't. Oh man, I miss Yakijiku too. Because especially when you go to some places where you do like the course, where it's like B course, A course, whatever, and it's just like
Yeah.
you get all of this shit. It's like especially like tabe hodai yakiniku, like that's
Dude.
so good.
You just and it's like just eat until you get your fill basically, and then
Yeah.
sometimes they come with like drinks too, and you're like I don't know man, it's kind of hype, it's I miss it. Sometimes I used to hate going to like events like that at one of my other companies, but then it's just like man when you're like with good people and it's just like chilling, relaxing.
Yeah,
and
you take it for
Friday
granted,
night,
really.
dang,
You take it for
I
granted.
did.
Yeah, I know. I know. I mean, I miss I just miss the simple like pleasure of like talking to some friends or whatever coworkers and being like, "Hey, do you want to get drinks or something on Friday night?" And you go to like an izakaya or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And that's just something that I would do every now and then. It's like, oh, let's grab drinks. And now it's all work from home. I like once I'm done work, I'm just done work. You know what I mean? Like
don't work. Yeah, yeah. It's like don't work. What's maybe I'll go play some games or do
I'm
something
like
or
straight
watch
to YouTube
Netflix.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
And I just miss the simple pleasure of meeting some people, having some drinks, maybe you do some karaoke or whatever, and then like we obviously I'm not like super social. I don't do that every week, but
yeah,
I just miss doing it every now and then.
yeah. I mean, like each time it's let's just face it, it ain't exactly cheap for
No,
one
yeah,
outing.
yeah.
It's like what, $30 to $40 somewhere around there, and like
I mean, if you for a
if
good night out, for a fun night out in Japan, I would spend anywhere between like
oh
50 to $100
for
something
all
like
yeah
that.
for all the courses
For
all
for all your food and then your drinks and then you go to karaoke, right?
yeah
Yeah, it's
that's
like $100 for like
that's
a
yeah
fun, yeah,
that's the
but
extra.
still, it's just something that you like we would just like do, and like now we
Especially summer, man.
can't.
Oh man,
Yeah,
summer, spring. Oh man. Well, until then, we have fast food and life hacks.
yeah. I don't know.
King Getty.
I know some people are like, let's do online nomikai, like online drinking parties, and I'm like, this is not fun.
It's not the same. It's
I like don't want to turn my webcam on and drink a beer from my fridge. It's not the same at all.
it's not the same, but it's better than nothing. But at the same time, it's like drinking in front of your microphone or your like camera, like while you're looking down or at a screen. That's the
Yeah,
part that
because you're
gets
not
me.
looking.
You
You're not
know?
looking at like.
Yeah, I'm like looking
you're-
at. I'm not even
yeah.
looking at the webcam. I'm not even looking at the webcam now. You
I can
know?
look at my camera. I can look directly at my camera, and it looks like I'm talking to you. But I'm actually looking at myself. I'm looking at the flip up screen on my
See,
camera.
you have a flip up screen. I don't. So
Yeah.
I don't ever look at the camera that often. Like that's the next stream upgrade right there.
A little like a flip up screen for your camera, like an actual camera.
Yeah, like an actual
Yeah,
actual
it helps.
camera.
It helps to like make eye contact. So if someone pops into chat or whatever, I'm like, hey, like, what's up? I can look at the camera, or whatever. But still, like, if I'm in a drinking party and I look at the camera, I'm looking at me. I'm not looking at you. You know what I mean? So like,
You're just looking at yourself. It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
how's it going? Like, you're basically talking to yourself.
Yeah.
Basically. Oh well. I mean, hey, it's been a fun episode. I gotta say it. Street Fighter 6. I almost called it 4 and 5 at the same time.
Street Fighter, the next whatever it is. Yeah, Street Fighter next game.
The next game. I mean, we've
Street
had
Fighter
it,
N+1. Yeah.
yo. It's been a great couple years for fighting games. You know, we Strive. You know, KOF is out now.
It is out. Yeah.
And now we're gonna be getting
Dragon Ball Fighters is still coming out with new content. Like they
That doesn't even make sense. That crap doesn't make
the
sense.
Android. What's the Android? Is it 21?
Whatever the scientist in her lab coat is now.
The sexy scientist, yeah, the one that's
A lab coat, that's it.
unnaturally attractive.
Why did it take so long to add her? After adding every different version of Goku, Vegeta, and like 2 different Brolys, his dad, like Bardock, like how did they just now add this character?
And they're probably like, shit, guys, we need more content.
It's
oh,
like
yeah.
2 years after the last DLC or some crazy. It's like a year or something. It's so out of like, why not just make a new, like, what's
Yeah,
happening?
this game came out in 2018.
Yes.
God damn
Yeah.
it.
And then it just went silent at
Are
one
you
point.
serious? That's 4
The
years
game's old.
I'm so old now. Holy shit.
Game's old, man. I mean, it's not old, but it's it's time for a refresh, right?
I'm freaking out, dude. That was 4 years ago. Holy shit.
I still have a copy.
Yeah, I
haven't really
actually never
played it
bought
much.
it. Yeah. That's cool though. I'm looking at the fighters they added. They added like a shitload of people that I didn't realize.
There's
They
a whole bunch of them. I
That's
think
so
most of
cool.
the people from Super, like I feel like almost everyone from Super is in there except for the
They
people you really
added
don't care about.
Janemba. Like they added the movie villain. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some cool characters in there, honestly. And then every version of Goku you can think of.
Like every Goku
Every,
versus Goku versus
every
Goku.
every version of Goku.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, whatever everyone's playing right now. If you're playing Lost Ark, I know we haven't talked about Lost Ark. We probably won't talk about it. It's downloaded on my computer, and I opened it and I was like, I want to play, but it's like I've never. That's a good game. That's a game to just tune out and just do.
It's
No,
not really grindy, is it?
That's the thing. It's not grindy. That's why people can stick with it. And like from the reviews and like even what I've been watching of like some streamers I watch play it, you can queue up for PvE or sorry for PvP anytime. Like it's always going. If you just want to have that queue going, so you can
And then
pop
you can
in
do whatever you want.
and then do whatever you want. you can just like the enemies they're the equivalent of something from like Devil May Cry, right? So
Okay.
like they don't do much. I guess sometimes they do, but for the most part, until you get to a bigger enemy, they don't do much. So you're really just grinding hack and slash skills that look like Devil May Cry presentation. So it looks cool, it feels good, and it apparently like the rewards just come so often that you're always getting something new, and you can get max level is 20, right?
Really?
Yeah, it's and then it's in game. Then you hit the end game where it opens up, and it just feels like you're always doing something new. That's the best way I've heard it described.
I've like literally haven't followed anything about Lost Ark. I mean, I've been playing Pokemon for like the last 2 weeks.
And now you're gonna be playing Chaos soon.
Well, not soon. Yeah, I like Stranger Paradise.
Are you gonna go into the Babylon's Fall demo?
No, I don't think so.
Really? It's coming out. Well, it's gonna be like I think March 3rd or 4th.
I mean, if the game looks
it's co-op,
good,
man.
sure.
It's co-op, man. It's the demo's got the co-op in it.
Stranger Paradise is co-op, so we can just play that. We can just play that. No, there's a lot of good games coming out. Obviously, Elden Ring is coming out this week, which is a big one that people are looking forward to. And then after that, if you are into RPGs, we talked about this last week, but there's Triangle Strategy the week after that, and then Stranger Paradise, and anything else coming out in March that I'm forgetting about?
I just told you, Babylon's Fall.
Oh yeah, Babylon's Fall. Yeah, okay, sure.
Square Enix is literally putting out 2 games that month, and one of them is just like not going anywhere potentially. But it's a live service, so it'll be there for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, unless they shut it down, like unless it goes the way of Avengers.
Oh, Chaos, yo! No. We got one person in the chat going ham with the Chaos. No Google,
Chaos,
no stop, please.
It's gonna be a good like game. I think I wanted to do well, Stranger Paradise rather. I mean, I wanted to do well because it's just like they're doing something really different. And
you mean they're making a Neo game and skinning it with Final Fantasy?
Sure, yeah. I mean,
I think as long as it plays like Neo, at least bare minimal,
it'll play good.
It's fine.
Yeah, we've had this discussion before that like I'm confident as a video game it'll be fun to play. The question is just like how wacky is the story gonna be? And I'm all in on that wackiness. Like I'm in for this roller coaster ride of whatever the fuck is gonna happen.
I'm kind of wondering. Like this year, I feel like I'm playing more open world games than I would like to play in RPGs. I mean, like I finished a lot of games on stream. I go between a lot of things, but it's getting dicey. It's getting real dicey this year with these releases.
Yeah, you gotta pick, man. You gotta just like you gotta be like, I'm gonna play this on stream. I'm not gonna play this on stream. So,
man, well, I'd like to join you in the chaos.
You have to buy it then. Go get it on the. I'm playing on PC, so it'll be Epic Game Store.
Epic Game Store. Okay, yep. I'd like to join you. If I'm not there, I'll be on Kingdom Hearts. Just Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh yeah. What are you streaming next then? Like, what are you streaming? You're finishing Horizon releasing on stream. Like, what are you going to be streaming after that?
So
Elden Ring.
So then it's Elden Ring and then AI Somnium. Like finishing at least the first run of that on stream.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So I want to make sure that I at least finish the first run of that, and then I'm able to just like play the rest myself or do whatever,
Sweet.
So there we go. Once again, thanks to everyone for hanging out with us, for everyone in the chat, if you were lurking or if you were talking or if you just enjoyed it, or if you're just listening on iTunes, Google Play Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor.fm, all those sources. Be sure to, if you're listening on YouTube, leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Remember, we're 5 away from getting that custom URL from 100. So tell your friends, go ahead, sub. Even if you're not sub now, go ahead, do it. It's nice.
Yeah. Just in case if you're not sub, click on it once. If you're already sub, don't click it. Don't click that button.
Click it again.
Don't unsub you. No.
And and for reviews, of course, you can always leave a review on iTunes, 3 to 5 stars, and I'm being generous right there. We always only do 5, but 3 to 5.
If it's less than 3,
we'll find you.
We'll have to kill ourselves. So.
You've died too many times already. So I don't know how many lives you have. I guess that's gonna be it. Anything you want to say?
I don't know. Not really. I guess you can follow me on Twitch. It'll be fun.
There we go. Follow Alex on
I have
Twitch.
no idea what I have honestly I don't know what I'm streaming tomorrow. Like I'm out of
just pressure wash or Apex.
I don't really want to play Apex on stream. I do play Apex on stream occasionally, but I don't know if it's very fun, to be honest.
I don't mind watching, but it's like out of your wheelhouse. Like your now
Yeah.
established wheelhouse. So like people who are usually there are like, oh, what's up?
Yeah.
It
So,
fades off like, oh, we just chilling.
yeah.
These are good games though. They are good games.
Mm.
But yeah, that's gonna be it. We'll see you next week for episode number 123 of the Unknown Games podcast, where we'll tell you if the life hack actually worked with the Yeti burger, and we
Oh yeah,
we
do
finished
it.
it.
If you eat that Yeti burger on stream, you should probably like people should tune in to that stream to watch you suffer.
Yeah, you can watch me potentially suffer or life hack it in the smart way at NinjaTrix on Twitch, NinjaTrix, and that'll probably be on Friday or Saturday. I don't know which one. So
Okay, sweet,
Yeah.
sounds good. I'm legit. Honestly, that's such a good idea. I'm actually gonna do that.
you know what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna order, like you said, I'm gonna get that one, and then I'm gonna order like a cheeseburger from an Uber Eats from McDonald's, probably like a cheeseburger and like a McFlurry.
And you're gonna combine it? That's like some unholy shit right there. That's some Burger King McDonald's fusion.
Look, man, I just need one patty. I mean, one bun. I just need 2 buns. There we go. I need 2 buns.
You should ghetto it. You should use sliced bread.
Yo, if I did sliced bread, then I would just throw away the actual buns.
Really? You wouldn't even eat the Burger King buns? No,
they need
because
to be
sliced bread
congruent.
absorbs the juice. You what is it, like a juicy? You get juicy hands, man. Like that'd be gross. Anyways,
So we'll take our juicy hands somewhere else.
that's all right, fine.
Oh, remember, you set the tone. Go play some games. Have some fun. We'll talk to you next week on episode number 123. That's it for us today. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, all right. I'll see you guys later.